Hey guys, this is a little different video, but it's still about ketamine. It has been exactly 15 days since my last infusion, and the ketamine wore off completely right at 14 days. That's typically what happens, but I am going through some extreme circumstances with my son, and life feels very much unbearable. As of now, I have a flight booked for Monday, and I will get a infusion on Tuesday. But today is Wednesday, and that seems like an eternity away, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to make it. So I guess this video is for lots of different purposes, but to me right now at the second, it feels like it could be my last. Things are so messed up in this whole world, okay? They really are. But they're really messed up in my son's world also. I did not think it could get this bad. My son had to go to prison, and when he first got there, he called me, and I was shocked to hear that he had hope, and he sounded like my Scotty. He found out that they can do jobs there, and just the thought of cutting grass and being outside just made him so happy, and it was so good to hear that. And my goodness, all that poor boy wants to do is work. It's actually hell to him to sit on his butt. That is hell to him. He has to be working. And so he was very hopeful and everything. And then he started getting out and about with other inmates and basically figured out how prison's going to go. And it sounds like because of his charges and some other things, he has a very high chance of being raped often and beaten often. I did a little bit of research on this, and there's lots of inmates that have died this way, and that's not okay. He shouldn't be there to begin with, but I had come to grips with the fact that he's going to be in prison for 7 years for something that shouldn't be. The laws need to be changed, okay? Like, for real. Somebody needs to wake the heck up and do something about this problem immediately. There are girls that are getting away with murder, literally taking people's lives. And someone who is in this situation should be able to go to prison, do their time, work hard, and get out. But no. My son's not going to be the one that just allows rape. It's not going to happen. I've talked with him. He will fight back. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I would too. Wouldn't you? I mean, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. And this is not okay. So I am so beyond sad right now. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I don't feel like I'm doing my family any good by living. I honestly don't. Because somehow this happens to inmates like him, and inmates die, and you sure don't see this on the news. You sure don't see any of this anywhere. But to me, this should be breaking news. It should be headlines everywhere. I don't understand what's wrong with this world. I just feel like I'm not meant for this world. I feel like I'm no good to my family right now. I don't want to be here. My mind is actually going places it's never been. Briefly, I used to be one that would, if I ever thought about suicide, I thought about a very detailed plan and all of that. But now this is different. This is like impulsive type of suicidal thoughts. Like, it's just terrible. But I have been taking these ketamine lozenges, and it's like an at-home ketamine. And for me, a dose works for around 4 hours. And last night I was feeling like this also. And if you ask me right now, I will tell you that there's no way in heck that ketamine or any other medicine can change the way I feel. I just can't function. I don't want to eat. I don't want to be here severely. But I thought I would make this video for myself and for others. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take a mini dose of this at-home ketamine. And then within 45 minutes to an hour afterwards, I'm going to make another 3-minute video and see if even I can see the difference. Thanks.